Okay, good morning children. We will be starting with a new chapter, that's ratio and proportion. The book which we are following is Innovative Mathematics. Now, the first part, ratio 7a, is not to be done, right? 7a is for the ratios. Now, according to the new syllabus, the ratio is not included. It is only proportion. So that is what you have to do is 7b and 7c, right? So I will be starting with proportion. So you know what a ratio is. A ratio is a comparison between two quantities of the same type. Now, what I mean by same type is having the same unit. Okay. Now, same type means the height of a child cannot be compared with the weight of another one, because the unit will be either centimeter, maybe in kilometer. Actually, it's not, maybe in centimeter and in kg, right? Even two distances, if one is in centimeter, other is in kilometer, it will be compared only when both are converted either into centimeter or into kilometer. So the ratio is a comparison of two quantities having the same unit. I am talking about proportion. So supposing there are four quantities, A, B, C and D. These are said to be in proportion So if there are four quantities A, B, C, D, so they are in proportion if the ratio of the first two is equal to the ratio of the last two. So we write it at A is to B, we read it as to C is to D. So this sign is to, this sign as to. So A is to B, as to C is to D, then A, B, C, D are said to be in proportion. Here, mathematically, we write it as this. So for all practical purposes, we will write it as A by B is equal to C by D. This is only to read it, okay? A is to B, as to C is to D, then A, B, C, D are said to be in proportion. Now, if A, B, C, D are in proportion, there are four numbers. So we classify this as first proportional A, second is B, third is C, and D is the fourth proportion. Okay. So this will be in order A, B, C, D, such that ratio of A and B is equal to ratio of C and D, then they are in proportion, and they are called first proportion, second proportion, third proportion and the fourth proportion. Now, if the second and the third are equal, then B is called the mean proportion. Okay, you can say it C as well. So I am saying if B is equal to C, then B is called the mean proportion. In that case, it will be A by B is equal to B by D. So we get B square is AD. So the product of the two means is equal to the product of the two extremes. Okay. So B is the mean proportion, and that is the product of the two extremes. Here D is called the third proportion. because there are only three, A, B and D. So A is the first proportion, P is the mean proportion, D is the third proportion, right? The importance I tell you. If the question says find the fourth proportional, three are given, fine, you can use this. Now if it says only two are given, and then you have to find the mean proportion, that means mean is between the two. So the square of the mean is equal to product of the extremes. So B square equal to AD. If only two are given, and you have to find the third proportion. So third proportion, in that case D will be the third proportion. The second one given in the sum will be the mean proportion. So I will come to the sum. This is all about second chapter 7b. So I go into this, and then I will go into the properties later, starting with questions here. So both the sums here to find the fourth proportion. So fourth proportional means first, second, third and fourth. So let the fourth proportional be x. So what we get? Ratio of first two is equal to the ratio of the next two. So 8 by 13 is equal to 16 by x. So x is 26. So fourth proportional is 26. Well, the second one here again, a plus 1 by a plus 2 will be a square plus 3a plus 2 by x. So x well, to simplify, this can be factorized to a plus 1 into a plus 2. So this a plus 1 cancels. So this is how we find the fourth proportion. Okay? Come to the next. Well, the next question, it says find the mean proportion. Now find the mean means the first and the last is given, right? The two extremes are given. So let x be the mean proportion. So the square of x, I said a, b, b, d, b square equal to ad. So square of x is equal to the product of the two extremes, that is this.